talk about this season, though, if we're doing the intro for this season,
Yeah.
how the hell do we explain? Here's a volume of episodes that we have coming to you.
That's right.
How do we explain this?
It's
Yep.
Are you saying, like, do we have like a
theme?
a theme, a title?
Driving force?
Yeah.
Mental breakdowns?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Season 3, the mental breakdown.
Because, like, this one got a mental breakdowns and time travel.
the sci-fi mental breakdown.
This one has time travel and mental breakdowns.
It's very true.
Actually,
Doctor Who might as well.
That's true. Yeah, I don't.
It does. I'm gonna say it does, but
like,
I don't want to
okay.
spoil it because I don't think you've really watched season 1, or
No,
series 1, I should say.
I've never seen any of it. But after volume 2 of Shelf Life, big hitters in that season. Now it's just like, yeah, we came up with this list. Like, now we're doing whatever the fuck we want, and you're just gonna have to.
You're stuck
You're
here
gonna
now?
live with it.
You listened to the first 2 seasons. Well, now, you're in it for the long haul now.
That's you're damn right.
If you get
We've
through
got
season
you
3,
now.
you're with us. You're one of us.
And if you come to us now, you're a special person. If you
Oh
saw
my God.
this list
I would love that.
and you were like, I gotta check it. What the fuck are they doing? I gotta check this out.
Oh, this is crazy. I can't
Well,
wait to
everybody-
listen to that episode.
I am Kevin,
And I'm Rachel.
and this is Shelf Life, the podcast. We're back with volume 3.
I feel like
Of
I haven't
Shelf Life.
moved, though.
That's right. We are somehow, just when you thought we gave up, we're back with a brand new season of episodes for you to go through. Rachel, we were just talking about it. This is a special volume.
Yes.
I started booking the show. I started booking the card.
Mm-hmm.
I had like 4 or 5 things. And then you were like, oh, I've got a few too. We totaled it up. We gathered it up. We figured out the main event together as well.
Yeah,
And then
you know what? It's interesting because it came together very easily.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
And then we stood back. We took a step back because we have a big board with all of the episodes on it.
Oh, yeah. That's the only way to do it.
And Rachel's got her handy dandy notebook with the
That's
list
right.
and everything. Highlight them in different colors. Everything's color coded.
Absolutely.
There's strings. There's pictures. In this case, there's pictures of. Is there anybody a repeat customer in this? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think we get any repeat customers in this.
No,
this volume.
we have the only repeat customer is a TV show.
That's true. And that doesn't really count.
It's like a continuation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but a very elaborate thing. We stood back, and we went, the hell did we just put together?
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. That's season 3 in a nutshell.
Your
Conspiracy
season 1
board, and what the hell is this?
So if your first go round with Shelf Life, you've been with us from the beginning. If you haven't, go back and listen to the first 2 seasons. Some great episodes there, some classics,
Absolutely.
some fun. Everything is long, everything is hard, everything is driving you mad
Yes.
as you go through the complete, comprehensive guide to pop culture. That's what we are, because I don't think I explained what our podcast is. We are a brother and sister team that are going through all things pop culture in a very systematic, minute by minute or scene by scene or page by page way to walk through all things pop culture to determine whether or not the subject belongs on your shelf. We did the first 2 seasons. We brought you together. Now we've got a new volume coming out, and it's gonna get a little strange. It's gonna get a little wacky. I'm going to start out running the card down for you because we want our listeners to be able to take the time to go and watch or read or do whatever you need to do if you want to do that before you listen to us. We've got a preview here for you to go through everything. We'll tell you what the main event is. We'll tell you what the opener is. We'll start from there so that you're ready for the next volume.
Make sure to let them know, though, if they don't want spoilers and they're just kind of excited to wait for season 3 just to start and, like, get into it, don't listen to this. But we are going to spoil what we are actually going to be talking about this season.
We won't be spoiling all the subject endings in this episode.
Oh god, no. That's not going to be spoiled at all.
We will spoil them in the episodes, of course, as is tradition, because we talk about every single thing. Truly, we talk about every single thing. Find another podcast, folks, outside of us and the Laps fan, that talk about every single thing. Can't be done.
No.
Can't be done.
If you just want the footnotes, this is not the channel for you.
We are the last source you will need. If you ever wanted to find a podcast about the holiday, this is it, baby. You don't need any other fucking podcast. We're going to talk about everything. That's right. A brother and sister in their 30s are going to talk about the holiday and try to give you, probably a woman in her 40s, if you came just for the holiday, the right
No
opinion.
offense.
I don't know. I don't know what the holidays... Well, we'll get into it when we get to the holiday.
Yeah,
But
that's...
you know,
a
whoever
little
you
later.
are, if you came for Gymkata or... No, what? No, I'm getting ahead of myself.
You are getting ahead. Let's actually
All right,
run the line
let's
here.
Start. Let's go through the lineup here. I'm going to start here. We are going back to the squared circle. We are going to do something very close to my heart and yours, Rachel, I think. This is our favorite. This is where we start. We are going to go to the black and gold brand of sports entertainment and WWE. We are doing NXT Arrival, the show from 2014 that started the takeover series of NXTs, of course, found on your WWE network or Peacock.
Oh, it's kind of exciting, considering it's like it seems like a little spin-off of like the big one, right?
And it's the one that we like.
It is.
This is our favorite. This is my favorite wrestling promotion of all time was NXT Black and Gold. So I'm excited for us to talk about it. And after our successful episode of the Royal Rumble, I assume. We're recording this before season 2
Could it
came
not
out.
be?
Rachel, what else do we have on the board for the people this season?
We are once again
Once again
diving into the comic book world, and we will be discussing or disassembling Avengers Disassembled.
Yes, the 2004 comic graphic novel or series of comic books, Avengers Disassembled.
That's true.
Kicks off a decade of stories in the Marvel universe, I think.
Yeah,
It's
a big one.
It's a big one. I enjoy this decade of Marvel Comics, so I think we'll have some fun talking about mental breakdowns and the Avengers Mansion, which I was never a big fan of. We've got episodes of television that we're going to talk about. We are going to talk about, dissect the remaining 9 episodes, and we are going to finish South Park Season 1. So we started the conversation in Volume 2. We're finishing it off here. South Park Season 1. We're going to talk about it all the way up until Cartman's mom is a slut, or whatever that episode title is called.
Ah, yes.
Classic television.
Classic.
So that is definitely on the list, ready to go. We have another television episode. Rachel, I know you're very
yes.
excited about this one. You want to tell the folks at home what we are going to start discussing?
Lots of sci-fi, time travel, aliens, excitement. We're going into the British television show Doctor Who. Series 1, Part 1 is what we're gonna do with this one. So it's gonna be Series 1 of the new stuff.
Yes.
Let me specify.
Your humble podcast, your co-host cannot possibly watch 1960s British television.
I mean, you could, but but yeah, I mean it's a long-running TV show, so we're gonna start with the newer version, the
2005
the reboot
version.
If kind of the
Which I did not
continuation.
know exist. I thought it
Yes.
started with David Tennant. I did not know that there was something before him. So
Yes, you can't
Here
forget
we go.
Christopher Eccleston.
Yep, glad that you know his name because I did not.
I know
And
all of
as-
their names.
And as per usual, we will be doing a series of movies. Let's go. Interstellar. We are doing the 2014
yes, more sci-fi.
Sci-fi. Yes, I thought that would be a good transition off from Doctor Who because
I like it.
wormholes and spaceships and bastard. A bunch of
Space.
space. Interstellar from 2014. We are going to break it down. Rachel and I have a little bit of a story with that one too.
We do.
Yeah,
We do
yeah.
have a little
About
story,
going
so
to see
stay
that.
tuned for that.
Yeah. The movie's like 2.5 hours long, so that's probably going to be a two-parter. I would
Expect
assume.
a big one. At
Would
this point, expect them all to be
a
long.
two-parter. Rachel, what else we have on the lineup?
Well, as you've mentioned earlier, we do have another romance, rom-comish, but holiday seasoned. The holiday.
The holiday, not
Yes.
just the holiday. The
Exactly.
titular, the holiday. I don't know how you convinced me. This, folks at home, not to. The sausage was made here. We said we wanted some counter programming, and then Rachel gave me a list of
Yes.
like 4 different rom-com romantic kind of movies
That's
we
right.
could pick from. And somehow the two of us came up with the holiday. And I'll never forgive you for that.
Well, you know what? we gotta mix it up a little bit. This
You
is
have
this is
to.
something different for you.
This
so.
is definitely something different.
But it belongs on the list.
It belongs on the list. Of course it belongs on the list. Does it belong on the shelf?
That's gonna be the question.
That's the question. I have a personal story that we will go through with this one as well.
Look at all the stories you're getting this
Yeah.
season.
Lots of stories. A classic film here. The 1985 film Gymkata.
I know everybody knows this one.
Everyone knows this one.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't know
Right?
this one, oh my god, I'm disappointed.
I think this was another Rachel's choice on the list.
I like how you're just calling me out this whole time.
No, you can call me out. I picked NXT Arrival and
I'm curious if
Sounds ready.
if our listeners can pick out which ones we've chosen each season. I'm kind
Yeah.
of curious now.
Yeah.
Do
that's-
they
that's a good call.
understand?
I mean, but the two of us do come together to form the
Oh, very
card.
often. Yes, of course.
Yeah, yeah. We're not just saying like I want to do this, but you're not going to do this. Like no, we'll
no.
sign off on it. Yeah. So the Gymkata, which I think is going to be a very interesting one for everyone, a B movie from the 80s.
Exactly. Yes.
Have we done a B movie from the 80s yet? I don't think we have.
Not from the
we've done-
80s.
No, so I think that one's going to be that's going to be a good one. And then, of course, Rachel, what's our last movie on the list that we're
All right. So you're saying 80s. Well, we're gonna go back even further to 1957 and get into a room with 12 angry men.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yes. We teased this one a little bit, I think even back in season 1, of being high on the list for us to get through. So now
Yes.
we are doing it. That's going to kick off Volume 3, in fact, is going to be 12 Angry Men. Considered a classic, considered one of the great movies ever, but does it have shelf life?
And I guess if we're talking stories, I guess I have a story for this one. So
Oh.
this will be good. Yeah.
Yes. And then that leads us to the main event, Volume 3 of Shelf Life. Rachel, do you want to just the
Get the music going. Make sure you have your BFG.
And do not open any portals to hell.
Yes.
Because we are going to Mars and we are unleashing some demons. We have got Doom. The video game Doom is the main event. You see what we said? What we mean by we said we had an interesting lineup for all of you.
Yes.
For this. So Doom will be the main event of season 3 or volume 3 of Shelf Life. So a stacked card. Can't wait. Can't wait to go through these. This is the next 6 months of my life.
The way you say that, you sound upset. I'm excited. Look.
No, I'm being.
It's gonna be a good 6 months.
I'm
I
being,
might freak out. I might have my conspiracy board going crazy next to me, but
I think your conspiracy board's going to be going crazy a few times. 12 Angry Men,
yes.
Interstellar,
Yep.
Doctor Who,
Mm-hmm.
Doom, Avengers Disassembled. There's a lot, even the
Especially
holiday.
the
You
holiday.
could
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a
yeah.
good conspiracy board going here.
Lot of
Yes,
back and forth.
Yeah. So that is it. We're about to put ourselves in the bunker to discuss all of these. Look forward to it. I'm sure that the season will start sometime right after this little mini intro comes out. So please to enjoy Volume 3 of Shelf Life. The journey continues. Any parting words, Rachel?
It may be dumb, but I love it.
That's right. It may be dumb, but I love it. It's the slogan for Shelf Life. And the slogan for Shelf Life Volume 3. So with that being said, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Rachel.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to Volume 3. This is Shelf Life. Enjoy. The journey continues.